The Road Warrior Wizards arriving at the arena. That look tells us they're ready to get down to the task at hand. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Yeah, they're missing a quality player. And we all know injuries are a part of the game, but they've got to make the adjustment.
Now Washington's starting five. Chris Paul out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Rudy Gobert is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. The NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Grant, there's nothing quite like this time of year.
It's the best time of the year, and I'm chomping at the bit. I mean, every fan is excited and, of course, optimistic. You know, fans all over are excited to see the new faces on their team, so nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall.
Morant against Paul. Smith with a screen on Morant. From 13, count it.
His entire career, he has been a knockdown mid-range shooter. Go ahead, CP3.
Outside LaVine. Outside Caldwell Pope. Back to LaVine. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
The free throw drops for Morant. And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild. But things changed this summer.
Yeah, B.A. And even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in D.C. that the organization is resetting and trying something new.
Smith no good. And so Moran will bring it up for the Nets. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Wagner, the pass to Paul. Cuts off the pass. And they're on the run. Morant with the bucket.
What a move. I mean, Morant stays agile and gets by the contact.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Paul against Morant. Adams, the pass to Smith. Now Paul. Here's Edwards. Adams finds Edwards. Now Paul from behind the arc. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Right side Morant. Oh, Paul with the block. And he recovers it. Morant, the pass to McDaniels. McDaniels, a screen on Paul. Morant with it, guarded by Smith. Floats one up, and Morant with the lay-in. Morant's got 5 points.
And just tremendous hustle by Morant, a scrappy superstar.
Pass to Adams. Edwards looking for an opening. Back to Adams. From down in the low post, it goes.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Now here's Morant. 32 points for him last game against Boston.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Morant with it. He's guarded by Paul. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Smith with the rebound.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Is there anybody better than Chris Paul at putting the ball on time and on target?
The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Morant. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
They now take the lead.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Outside Levine. Back to Morant. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with a screen on Edwards. Here's Levine. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
Smith with a screen on Levine. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Morant. Caldwell Pope with it. Oh, Adams with the block.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Paul against Morant. Paul shot is off. The Nets with a lead. Here's Levine. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That free throw good from Levine.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
Both free throws good from Levine.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Wagner. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner, his NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all three levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Now here's Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That frame makes him an impossible check.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 7.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Ball passes to Adams. Now here's Edwards. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. Team 7. Ball finds Adams. Wagner up top. 6 on the shot clock. Adams with a screen on Caldwell Pope. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And it's tied up with that one. And LaVine has got the ball here for the Nets. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
They swept the season series, which is very much in line with how these teams finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Moran against Paul. Smith outside. Outside Edwards. Adams with a screen on LaVine. Shoots from the line. That one rolls around and rims out. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Paul against Moran. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made 1 basket in this period.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
LaVine against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels inside. He's against Smith. Beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. They still need this. And then Morant with the dunk.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you paid to see.
For Washington, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Outside Edwards. Paul, a screen on LaVine. Here's Edwards. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Powell, he's checked in for Gobert. Isaac comes in for McDaniels. Fields checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Moran. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Edwards, a pass to Robinson. The three. Nails it from three. And the Wizards lead by 4.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Conley. 8 points in his last time out. Isaac with a screen on Paul. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Isaac.
There's a little bit of leaping ability and much anticipation on the alley-oop. Jonathan Isaac, salute.
Washington has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Outside Paul. Pass to Kessler. Levine against Edwards.
2 minutes to play. First quarter.
From deep three-point range. And Conley grabs the miss. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Inside. Here's Powell. And there's a 3-second violation. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Nets in 5th.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
Rose is checked in for Paul. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Hield.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Isaac with a screen on Rose. Here's Bates. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line. Bates. At the line. 2 times.
First one falls for him. That one drops. He ties it up. 1:20 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Back to Kessler. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And here's Hield. There's 49 seconds left in the first. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Just 5 on the clock. Powell, a screen on Robinson. Hield from outside. They grab their own miss. Powell, it's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Pass to Edwards. Fades away. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Robinson. Connects from downtown. Robinson's got 6 points.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
Here's Hield. Powell, a screen on Robinson. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards out in front, leading by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Trendon Watford is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Edwards. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. Another shot. And it's Isaac with the basket on the assist by Hield.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Watford. Fires it. Had the space there, but it's offline. Brooklyn trailing. Isaac, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Back to Edwards. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Morant, the pass to Conley. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Isaac with a screen on Rose. Here's Conley. Outside for Morant. From deep. Kessler with a rebound. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Hield finds Isaac. To the middle. Here's Morant. The rebound by the Wizards.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Brooklyn making some changes. Bamba's checked in for Powell. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Morant. And the Nets shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Bamba up top. Outside Hield. Puts up a deep 3. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Kessler.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that 3-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on 2 things: 3-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated, but here's what I know, BA. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place. Well, you see the fluidity in the screen and roll game. Mo Bamba, decisive in his movements, is what allows him to convert.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Pass to Kessler. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And again, Washington, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Here's Rose. After the basket by Brooklyn. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Some noise, everyone.
So for the Wizards, Steven Adams checked in for Kessler. Gabriel comes in for Watford. And Franz Wagner subbed in for Robinson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Adams finds Rose. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Pass to Wagner. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Conley against Rose. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. And the Wizards making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Now Rose. Still without a bucket. Pass to Robinson. Wagner with a screen. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Bates. Robinson defending. And the shot goes down.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Washington has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Adams. Adams with a screen on Hield. Adams inside. Covered by Bamba. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Edwards.
Really nice decision making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick and roll action.
Outside Hield. Bamba inside. Adams is there. Screen by Bamba. 6 to shoot. Conley. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
It's stolen by Hield. It's a one-on-one situation. Launches a 3. The second effort. Bamba, that's good. And now a 3-point Nets lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
And he stays with it. Down low. Here's Adams. Well timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Adams has got 9 points.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. So both teams making some changes here. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. The 4th spot held by Rudy Gobert.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Nets. Pass to Levine. Oh, determined bucket from Levine.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
The Wizards have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Paul against Morant from 13. The rebound by the Nets. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Levine. Now Morant. He's guarded by Paul. Outside, Caldwell Pope lets the 3 fly. McDaniels from long range. Washington trailing, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Robinson, he's checked in for Washington. Wagner with it. He has 6. To the inside. Oh, Gobert with a steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with 4.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Right wing. Back to Robinson. Pass to Adams. Here's Smith. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner, he's open. The rebound by the Nets. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Paul against Morant. Gobert passes to Morant. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now an 8-point Nets lead.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Washington's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Adams, the pass to Wagner. Now here's Paul. Wagner finds Adams. Back to Wagner. Pass to Adams. To end the run. McDaniels with the rebound. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Morant against Smith. Back to Morant. Morant using his speed. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And for Washington, they're shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Picked by Smith. Here's Paul. Adams controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
And here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Levine. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Morant. And the Nets, another 3.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Morant against Paul. Now here's Wagner. He's covered closely. Smith outside. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant driving to the basket. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Adams with a screen on Morant. Here's Paul. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Morant. He's got 18. Pass to Gobert. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
And the Wizards shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Gobert. Morant surveying the floor. On the wing, Levine. Levine challenging. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Levine's got 10 points.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 15-point game. Smith left side. Here's the three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Oh, you talk about guys close to 7 feet, and Smith is one of the best from deep.
Paul against Morant. Here's Caldwell Pope. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Substitutions on the court.
Diallo finds Wagner. With one on the clock. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Nets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Put your hands together for your opening.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Not to steer us completely off topic, but just out of curiosity, either of you ever think about coaching in the league?
You know, I don't know if I'd be good at it because I get so invested in these games, man. I might lose my cool at a bad call and, just go crazy.
My answer is no.
You heard it here first. No Coach O'Neal in our future. Changing gears now. Fellas, we need to talk about how dominant Ja Morant looked in that first half.
He's imposing his will at the offensive end. Points are coming from down low. You know what I'm saying? Ernie, you ever get low?
Oh, I can drop it to the floor. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Ja Morant, Jaden McDaniels out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Levine in a two-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Jacque Vaughn.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 14. Now here's Paul. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer off the mark.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. McDaniels up top. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Shot clock at 6. Here's Levine for 3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Edwards, the pass to Adams. Adams with a screen on Levine. Edwards. And it's Adams missing. Well, Brooklyn's shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Back to Daniels. Gobert passes to McDaniels. To the wing, right side. Here's Morant. Rebound, Washington. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul against Morant. Left side, Paul. And Gobert with a block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
And that one's good. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Up top, Smith. Pass to Edwards. To end the drought. That one rolls around and rims out.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Morant, the pass to Gobert. Outside for Morant. And it's all from three-point range. The Wizards shooting the ball at 43% from the field. It's Edwards on the wing. Looking to get back on track. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
This is hard to believe, Grant, but the Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979.
It is hard to believe. I mean, they've had some fantastic players over the years. But let me tell you, these fans in my hometown are hungry for a deep playoff run.
Now here's Morant. He's got 18. And the Nets miss again. Outside Edwards. Adams with a screen on Caldwell Pope to the left wing. The 3, Smith fires in the triple. 6 points for him.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Morant against Paul. Levine passes to Morant. Edwards against Levine. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Oh, those are the subtle moves that Levine is adding to his game. That pump fake, now he is just heading to the line. Nice.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Over the past few years, Doris, injuries and missed games have been on the rise in the NBA.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what the data says as it relates to how big a jump we've seen. But what we know is every team has committed to having a top-of-the-line medical staff. We've seen the league try to minimize back-to-backs and 4 games in 5 nights. Injuries are always a topic of conversation, both for the individual organizations and the league in general.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
While debating the best players ever, there are different criteria, but Hall of Famer Dr. J said, quote, I think ultimately you have to have that crowning moment where you're a champion, and it's difficult. Sometimes it takes experiencing the loss and figuring it out before you can be successful. It's nothing you can assume or take for granted.
Well, he got his at 83. Thanks, Allie. So it's Washington now, after the basket by Brooklyn. It's blocked by Gobert.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Levine finds Morant. And the layup falls. Morant's got 20. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Now a timeout called by Washington. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Watford's checked in. Conley against Paul. Left side, Edwards. Back to Paul.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
First free throw is good.
For Washington, Chris Paul, shooting 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Conley.
Wizards foul. Brandon Watford. First personal foul. 15 seconds.
Here's Hield. Hangs. The rebound by the Wizards. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Paul. Here's Watford. Edwards with it. Guarded by Hield. The teardrop. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Paul. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Paul's got 10.
You have to stay under control and don't let the dwindling shot clock pressure you. For Chris Paul, that's never a problem.
Now here's Conley. Hield on the wing. Powell outside. Hield on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Powell, a screen on Wagner. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Paul against Conley. Now Paul. 10 points for him. Pass to Edwards. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Give him 8 points now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hield against Edwards. Hield passes to Bates. Back to Hield. Pass to Isaac. There's the drive. Yep, that one goes. And the Nets lead by 12.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac's so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Outside Paul. Here's Watford. Isaac covering. Wagner on the wing. Back to Watford. And here's Edwards from downtown. Can't hit that one. Hield with the defensive effort. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitutions for your Nets. Rudy Gobert.
Isaac with a screen on Edwards. Outside for Moran. Back to Levine. 4 on the clock. And the 3 off target.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Step back and fire. That one a little long.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Isaac with a screen on Paul. Here's Moran. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Powell, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kessler, he's checked in for Washington. Robinson comes in for Anthony Edwards.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Here's Paul. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. The Nets have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. And it's Morant off the drive. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Pass to Wagner. Outside Robinson. The three is up. Drops in the three. Robinson's got 9.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Paul against Morant. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Paul looking it over. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Timeout call, Brooklyn. Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Hield comes in for Zach LaVine. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morant. Diallo's checked in for Washington. Now here's Conley. Hield, a screen on Paul. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for Washington. It's a 14-point game. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Now here's Hield. No points so far. Back to Conley. Pass to Isaac. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I think the fact of the matter is all the tools are there for Jonathan Isaac. It's really a matter of being consistent for this young guy.
Isaac.
Good on the second one.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Ball against Conley. Paul, shot is off.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Back to Conley. Powell outside. Pass to Conley. Here's Powell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Number 1, the Nets.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Outside Paul. Here's Kessler. Powell covers. The baseline Jay. Rebounded by the Nets. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Paul against Conley. Left side Hield. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes it inside, and the officials call a traveling violation.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Harris has checked in for Watford. Washington has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Robinson against Hield. Robinson passes to Paul. Goes up at the elbow. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Robinson against Conley. Three-pointer. No good there. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front, up by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Heel. Isaac in the post. He's against Watford. Isaac's shot is off.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Rose. Outside Edwards. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Right side Robinson launches it, knocks it down from distance.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Conley passes to Hield. Outside Conley to the left side wing. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Edwards, the pass to Watford. Here's Rose. He's guarded by Conley. Rose against Conley. Rose can't connect.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And stolen by Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Watford. Hield against Rose. And he makes it on the layup.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. Guy gets buckets. Through contact out there, so tough.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Rose against Conley. Outside Morant. Drives to the hoop. That one drops for him. Morant's got 29 points.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Rose against Conley. Now here's Rose. Defense is right there. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Edwards against Morant. Outside Conley. Dives for it. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Brooklyn making some changes. Bamba comes in for Powell. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Mike Conley. And a change for the Wizards. Franz Wagner checked in for Watford. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Morant against Rose. Isaac with a screen on Rose. 5 on the clock. Isaac's shot is off. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Robinson against Caldwell Pope. Fires from 14. And again, it's Washington converting.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Some changes for Brooklyn. Gobert's checked in for Bamba. McDaniels comes in for Isaac. And it's Zach LaVine in for Hield. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's LaVine. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, Zach LaVine draws a level of defensive attention that allows him to draw contact.
Zach LaVine at the line.
That free throw good from LaVine.
At just about 85% from the line tonight, they've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Washington. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Wagner outside. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Edwards, a pass to Wagner. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
LaVine against Robinson. LaVine passes to Morant. Tries the spin move to the paint. Here's Gobert. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Now here's Rose. Here's Edwards. Pass to Kessler. Here's Robinson. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Rose. Gobert with a screen on Wagner. Oh, there's the alley. And Gobert with the stop. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man, Gobert. Finish off the nice pass.
It's Edwards on the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine.
Shooting for Washington.
And the first one at the line is good.
Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it. Put him in any position on the floor, this guy can be successful.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Ball against Morant. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Let's go with a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
You know what time it is. It's time for teams.
All right, Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Wagner, the pass to Adams. Pass to Edwards. This one for three. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Here's Wagner. Puts it up off the inbound. Levine with it. Fires the three. The rebound by the Wizards. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. Oh, wow! Incredible! And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Morant. Cranes the triple. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Paul against Morant. Levine with a screen on Paul. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Edwards. The Nets making their last shot. Down low. Clock at 6. Adams, the pass to Wagner. And again, it's Washington converting.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Brooklyn has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. And here's Morant. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Gobert with a screen on Wagner. Oh, the swat by Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Four on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. 10 seconds.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pit. You have to look out for, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And the Nets call time here. The Nets have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the 4th. Here's Bates. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Bates. Back to Johnson. Bamba against Adams. 5 to shoot. Here's Bates. Lets it go. Cash money on the open jump shot. And the Nets lead by 20. And it's Paul with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Smith outside. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Great positioning on the putback.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Now here's Hield. Outside Johnson. Adams against Bamba. Outside Hield. From deep three-point land. And the Nets, another three.
Well, Hield always has the green light from behind the arc. This guy's so efficient.
Now here's Paul. Outside Edwards. For 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
1:49 left in the final quarter. Outside Hield. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray.
See how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
Pass to Edwards. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
The previous play is under review.
No, he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Here's Bates. Soft touch off the glass.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Adams. Now here's Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Over Johnson. That one rolls around and rims out.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hield on the wing. Here's Bates. He's guarded by Paul. Bates, the pass to Bamba. Adams grabs the miss. Now Edwards. So we see the Nets taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. Now our New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.